There are strong reports circulating that northern power brokers are luring Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, to form a political alliance with Obi-El-Rufai, the former governor of Kaduna State, ahead of the 2027 presidential election. The North feels that Tinubu government is a colossal failure already due to the numerous spike in petrol price, electricity tariff, gas, inflation, insecurity, which is being felt hugely in the North. The northern region, with a large population and uncultivated landmass, is the worst hit region in terms of insecurity and poverty. There has been constant fight of insurgency which has spread to other parts of the north in the form of banditry. It is recorded that 65% of Nigerian poor people live in the north. 60% of Nigerian out-of-school children are domiciled in the north. Successive governments are yet to solve the endemic issue in the north, and the power brokers feel that Tinubu-led government has compounded the problem. The choice of El-Rufai is not far-fetched. Recently, the former governor has fallen out with his anointed candidate, the incumbent governor of Kaduna State, Ubasani, who accused El-Rufai of leaving the state in huge debt. This fight is believed by the northern power brokers as a handwork of the presidency, who is trying to clip El-Rufai wing. El-Rufai visited SDP Secretariat lately, which sparked rumor of his exit from APC. El-Rufai is angered with the way he was disgraced by the Senate during his ministerial screening, which is also believed to be a payback from Tinubu over El-Rufai's on-court utterance against Tinubu in the past. El-Rufai has once called Tinubu the most corrupt politician. He once said he will show Lagosians what good governance is all about. It's glaring that Tinubu did not forget this utterance from El-Rufai. Tinubu fooled El-Rufai that he was going to be given a ministerial slot, but went behind the Senate to ensure he wasn't screened, the same way he fooled Fani Kayode. El-Rufai now thinks it's payback time and is plotting to remove Tinubu in office in 2027. In order to do so, he's trying to align with Mr. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. This measure is gathering momentum due to Peter Obi's latest romance with the northern region. But the question on the lips of everyone is, will this combination be effective to oust Tinubu out of office in 2027? What's really the political clout of El-Rufai? Personally, I think this is a bad combination and it won't work. Firstly, Peter Obi and El-Rufai are two sides of the coin. While Peter Obi is a liberal, detribalized Nigerian who works for the good of all, El-Rufai is a conservative, tribalized Nigerian. As a governor, he ran a Muslim ticket. His reign saw the persecution of the people of the southern Kaduna who were being massacred in their numbers, with the government doing absolutely nothing about it. Unlike Dati Baba Ahmed, who has aligned ideologically with Peter Obi, I doubt if Peter Obi can form any ideological alliance with El-Rufai. Secondly, the unending political feud between El-Rufai and Mr. Peter Obi. El-Rufai is spiteful and vengeful. He claimed that Peter Obi, as governor of Anambra State, once arrested him when he, El-Rufai, visited the state to monitor the governorship election. He always brings up this claim on every general election to spite the North against Peter Obi. During the 2023 presidential election campaign, he repeated the same claim in Arewa House. Peter Obi has repeatedly cleared the air on this claim, and it has been established that it was the DSS who asked El-Rufai to stay in his hotel room when he was busy walking around during the voting process. Thirdly, El-Rufai does not have any political clout. Yes, that's the truth. El-Rufai is banking on the northern vote. The 2023 election has shown that only Buhari was able to command bloc northern vote, particularly from the core north. No politician in the north has the political grit to pull northern bloc vote from the north. You also saw how the hyped Kwankwaso faltered in the last election. Even Atiku Abubakar could not pull such northern bloc vote. El-Rufai couldn't even win Kaduna State for APC during the presidential election. So I'm wondering where he wants to pull the vote from to oust Tinubu. Fourthly, disagreement with Obedient. During the 2023 presidential election campaign, Obedient scheduled a 1 million mad march in Kaduna State. The march was called off after El-Rufai used the police in Kaduna to deny them security pass. He has initially mocked the movement and Peter Obi, saying they would not see 100 persons for the march. He claimed that the only people that will attend the movement are those imported from Anambra in night buses. El-Rufai's statement was derogatory. However, during the election, Obi secured 200,000 plus votes. Aside this disagreement, Obi and CP2B as a vehicle free from the corruption in the Nigerian political space. Any alliance with someone that is vengeful, tribalized, and conservative will be counterproductive. Moreover, there has already been outrage regarding this rumor, as the obedient movement has clearly distanced themselves from such measure. You know the obedient movement is such a powerful force, and they are the reason why Peter Obi is still relevant in the Nigerian political landscape. Now, let's look at Peter Obi. Why do the North power brokers suddenly want Peter Obi? It's obvious. Peter Obi is the only politician in Nigeria that can command 6 million block vote, more than 6 million block vote and above. He did it with a party that was obscure, campaigned for just 6 months, and turned the party, Labour Party, into a national party. No politician in Nigeria, dead or alive, can boast of that right now in a smaller party. The North is now banking on that vote, where maybe they have realized that they don't have the block vote that they were banking on in the 2015 and 2019 general election. You know, there is this saying that goes around, if you want to win an election, you must win it from the North. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu won the election without getting massive vote from the North. The votes were usually splitted. And a lot of persons seem not to understand that when it comes to the voting pattern, the North, they're always divided, because the North Central, the Northeast, they vote separately from what the Northwest vote. So they are now looking at, for them to have a shot to the power again, they need to align with someone that has a block vote. President Muhammadu Buhari is no longer going to contest as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So nobody is going to have that his block vote. The only person that can command such block vote now in Nigeria is Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party. That is why they are looking at him as their only viable option to have a shot of power. Additionally, Peter Obi is of the opinion that power should be rotated among the geopolitical zone. He said rather than 8 years, 2 tenure, it should be 5 years, 1 single tenure. Peter Obi sees politicians campaigning for a second tenure as a waste of resources. For instance, during Jonathan's second campaign in the 2015 general election, money meant for the fight of Boko Haram and insurgency was embezzled by Dasuki Olisametu, all in the name of campaign. You also saw how that money was shared. Peter Obi believed that politicians should sponsor their campaign. The northern oligarchs are hoping on this. They want power to return to the North by all means. That is why they want to ensure that Peter Obi become the president for a 5-year single term, and then power should come back to the North. Then this begs the question, why do they want power back in the North? Of what importance is their sway to power to them? Since independence, the North has held sway to power more than any region. Yet, their region is besieged with so many issues, ranging from poverty, insecurity, illiteracy, and so on. So why are they so desperate to have power? Buhari, having longed to be president, became the president from 2015 to 2023, and the North was the worst hit in terms of poverty and insecurity. Tinubu being the president, we have seen constant cry from the Yorubas and the hardship that they're experiencing. What exactly is the importance of a region producing someone who is the president? What is the importance of a region holding on to power? Greed, selfishness. That is it. That is the answer. These power brokers need the power to remain relevant, expand their wealth by stolen money. You all saw how Buhari enriched his cronies through the fuel subsidy, to the point that somebody was crying that the fuel subsidy has made him so rich and he doesn't want it anymore. It's all about their selfish personal interests, not even about their people. Conclusively, Peter Obi will win the 2027 presidential election without any Northern alliance. All he needs is a free and fair election. Let there be a level playing ground from INEC. INEC should start by distributing PVCs to everyone on time. On the election day, results should not be tampered. The security forces should not be used to rig the election. Let there be free and fair election. Peter Obi will win the election. The 2023 presidential election is widely claimed that he won the election. If not for INEC reneging on their promise to use the IRF, this time around, election results should be transmitted electronically from the polling unit. The moment elections are concluded, all results should be transmitted to the IRF portal, And the announcement of results should be based on what is on the IRF portal. There should not be any form of manipulation. This is what all political parties should agree on before the commencement of the 2027 presidential election. With all this is going to make the process to be free, fair, and transparent. With a transparent election result, I don't think there will be any form of litigation. The litigation will be minimized. Maybe you can challenge the candidate eligibility to contest for that election. Maybe you can challenge whatever foul play on the part of the candidate. But on the part of INEC, it should be free, fair, and transparent. This will boost trust in our electoral process, and it will encourage many people to be involved in election processes. With this, I don't think anyone stand a chance to win Peter Obi in the 2027 presidential election. Not even Tinubu himself can do that. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would like to hear your comment on what you think about the merger, the alliance between Mr. Peter Obi and Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State. Please ensure you share the video, like, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.